What's up, everybody? My name is Del. This is Del on Movies. Thanks for hanging out with me. And if you've been here before, thanks for hanging out with me again. We have a different kind of video today. We're going to pick out some movies that I'm going to watch for the month of July, and we're going to have a little bit of a giveaway. Let's start with those movies that I'm going to pick out. I've got a wheel of names with all the movies that are in my collection that I haven't seen yet. So I'm going to spin that wheel 5 times, pick 5 movies that way. And during the month of July, I'm going to give you a watch, and I'll come back and report back on those at the end of that month. And doing it this way, because there's so many movies here, I just can't pick them on my own. So this is how we're going to do them. So let's go ahead and take a look at that wheel. Here's the wheel, and we're going to spin it 5 times. And like I said, and the first spin is going to be Zatoichi the Blind Swordsman. Zatoichi 2003 from Takeshi Kitano. And Blind Traveler Zatoichi is a master swordsman and a masseur with the fondness for gambling on dice games. When he arrives in a village torn apart by warring gangs, he sets out to protect the townspeople. And it is starring also Takeshi Kitano, so I am definitely looking forward to seeing Zatoichi. I actually found this on Blu-ray by itself, not the Criterion edition, but I found it a couple of months ago. So that is one for the books already. Let's get back to that wheel. Next spin to pick movie number 2 is gonna land on The Judge. This movie I know stars Robert Downey Jr. Came out in 2014, directed by David Dobkin. A successful lawyer returns to his hometown for his mother's funeral, only to discover that his estranged father, the town's judge, is suspected of murder. And of course, as I said, Robert Downey Jr. and his father is played by Robert Duvall. I remember hearing about this movie. Vera Farmiga's in the movie, actually. Really great cast. Vincent D'Onofrio, Jeremy Strong. Wow. My mom actually really loved this movie. She told me about it. Came out in 2014, so some years before she passed away. And she told me how much she loved it, and I never got around to it, so definitely want to see that one. Movie number 3 is going to be, let's see where we land here, Suicide Squad: Hell to Pay. All right, that one is an DC animated movie with the Suicide Squad. I don't think I need to say much about that one. And we're going to just go right to movie number 4. Can't believe I haven't seen Suicide Squad: Hell to Pay. I got to watch that one. Fantasy Mission Force. All right, so let's talk about that one. Fantasy Mission Force is looks like a martial arts movie from the 80s. I think this is in one of those collection sets, one of those big collection sets. I'm not really sure which one. I have to find that out. Came out in 1983. A force of loners and fighters is put together to try and rescue the generals and save the war effort with the promise of gold and pardons of past crimes. So not much different from Suicide Squad, actually, is what it sounds like. And yeah, I don't remember seeing this one at all. And just for future reference, any martial arts movies that come up from the 70s and 80s, there's a chance that I saw them when I was a kid, because I saw a bunch of them when I was a kid, but I don't remember all the titles. So there's a chance that I've seen this, but I'm going to say that I have not. And Fantasy Mission Force will be movie number 4. Let's take a spin for the very last movie, and that is going to be The Monster Maker. And I think that's another B movie, but this one's a different type of B movie. This one's from the 50s. If I'm not mistaken. Let's find out. The Monster Maker is a B horror movie from the 1940s, 1944 to be exact. Directed by Sam Newfield, and it says mad scientist injects his enemies with acromegaly. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Anybody knows, let me know. The acromegaly virus, causing them to become hideously deformed. So this sounds interesting, and that looks like only 62 minutes, so it's a real short watch. I'm very curious to see the Monster Maker. This is one I've got on DVD. I think I found when I found a stack of B horror movies one day a couple years ago. So, and hadn't really watched hardly any of them. So this is gonna get me going in that stack. So those are the 5 movies that I am going to watch at some point during July. I'll probably wind up watching a lot more than those movies, but I at least wanted to get 5 movies knocked out of the collection off of that list of movies that I have not seen before. Next up is the giveaway that I am going to do. Month or two ago, some of you know if you watch the channel on a regular basis that one of the viewers, one of my subscribers, Steve Moody, he gifted me with a very big box of movies, and a lot of them found their way into the collection. Some of them I already had or did not want, and he told me go ahead and do whatever it is you wanted to do with them, and some of them are going to be in giveaways over the next few months. And this is the first one. So what I'm giving away is a movie that is in the Criterion Collection. It is one that lots of you really love, and I hear it from you every time this movie comes up. So I thought it was fitting that this be the first movie that I give away, and it is the Criterion edition of Dazed and Confused. It is not factory sealed any longer, so it is used technically, but it is in excellent shape. I'm showing you as best I can all around. Everything that came with the movie is here. There is the inside of it, and there is a poster here and a very thick booklet here, so you'll get all of that. I've never watched this particular disc. I'm not sure if Steve has. Blu-rays are pretty sturdy, so I have full confidence that it'll get to you in working order. And let me tell you what you need to do to be eligible to win Dazed and Confused. It's pretty simple, guys. You have to be subscribed to the channel. So if you want to subscribe right now, if you're not subscribed, that is perfectly okay. And you have to live within the United States. Unfortunately, I just cannot ship internationally right now. And finally, in the comment section, just put hashtag Dazed and Confused, and you will be entered to win the contest. A week from the day this video first airs is when I will do a follow-up video, and I will pick the winner so that you can see who you are. You do not have to be present to win, but you do have to watch the video so you know, and then get in touch with me and we'll work it out from there. So that's all I have for you on this one. Good luck to anybody who's entered into the contest. Good luck to myself getting those 5 movies watched, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.